It's Monday, August 3rd, 2020. I'm Todd Dunn, and I am in Bar Harbor again on another grocery shopping trip. I'm parked right down by the waterfront, and I'm going to hop out of the truck in a second and show you what there is to see here in Bar Harbor today. Well, here we are in Acadia Park. There's Main Street. And we'll just pan around slowly. And there we're looking out toward Frenchman Bay and Bar Island, Town Dock, and a few boats out on moorings, one large yacht anchored. If you look in the distance, you can see fog. The entire south side of the island is totally fogged in today. And if you look across the bay toward the mainland, you can see some fog over there. It's about 9:45 in the morning, and there are more people here today than there were last time I was here at about 11 o'clock. So it's fairly busy. So at this point, I'm going to walk over to Main Street and see what there is to see up there. So here we are looking down Main Street at an idiot who's decided to make a U-turn. And pretty much everything is open. Sorry about the wind noise, I forgot my microphone. But you can see there's not a lot of traffic right now on Main Street. As I said, pretty much everything is open. Right there you can see an example of what they've done with restaurants, and that is put some seating out on the street where people would normally park. There is a statewide mask mandate, and there are still a fair number of people here without masks, despite these signs every 100 feet or so along Main Street. But I'd say more than half of the people, about 70%, are masked here on Main Street. And you can see it's a little more crowded than last time, even though it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, restaurants are busy. They have inside seating. And pretty windy today, so I'm stepped out of the wind, and we can see Acadia Park again. As I came into town, all of the hotels are open, so Bar Harbor is running pretty much as normal, with the exception of the mask requirements and the fact that they have set up outside dining for some of the restaurants. Not all, but some. Okay, I'm going to head back down to my car because I only bought 8 minutes of parking, and we'll film as I drive up Main Street. Here we go. I'm headed down to the town dock to turn around, and you can see the waterfront pretty well from here. We'll see the fog out there that's blowing in from the south. It's pretty windy today. And here we go down the town dock. Quite a few lobster boats are still in, probably because it's windy and rough out there, and with the exception of Frenchman Bay, everything is fogged in. So here we go, make our turn and head back up. And you can see quite a few people down here are not wearing masks. Some are, but there are quite a few who are not, which is kind of annoying. We do have a statewide mask mandate for public and congested places, and I would say all of downtown Bar Harbor qualifies as a congested place, unless maybe you're standing in the middle of the green there at Acadia Park, where I filmed the intro for this video. But I put my mask on as soon as I finished. Okay, we'll head over to Main Street and go up. The state continues to have its 2-week quarantine for people from out of state that applies to people except those from New Hampshire, Vermont, Connecticut, New York, and New Jersey. There's also another exemption possible, and that is people who have tested negative for COVID-19 and the test sample was taken within 72 hours of their arrival in Maine. Now those people are required to sign a form when they check into lodging here to confirm that they had a negative test. Here we go. And we got somebody for some reason has stopped here. I have to say that although the majority of the license plates are from either Maine or places where there's no quarantine, there are still quite a few from states where mandatory quarantine would be required. And I don't know if those people were able to get a negative test within 72 hours of their departure for Maine, or if they've done a 2-week in-place quarantine before going out. But it's hard to say. But it's fairly early in the morning, so there are not a huge number of people on the streets. There's still parking available on Main Street as we come up here to the Village Green, where I will turn and head out of town. Here we go. So I'm gonna stop filming for a little bit. Okay, as we cruise out, this is typical here of the inns in town. They have vacancies. So, across the street there's a place with no vacancy. But that's the first one I've seen with a no vacancy sign. We're waiting for someone here to turn. So it looks like you wouldn't have any trouble finding a place to stay, assuming you have either tested negative within 72 hours of your arrival or come from New Hampshire, Vermont, Connecticut, New York, or New Jersey. Plenty of room there at the Quality Inn. And we'll head up the hill here out of town. Okay, I am out of Bar Harbor. It's about a minute and a half since my last little snippet. And we are entering Acadia National Park. This is the entrance if you want to go on the Park Loop Road or up to Cadillac Mountain. We'll continue here, and in just a minute we're going to get to the Eagle Lake Carriage Road access, and I'll show you what that looks like this morning at just after 10 o'clock. Okay, we're closing in on the Eagle Lake Carriage Road. We're less than 5 minutes from downtown Bar Harbor, and as you can see, there's a little fog and it's completely overcast while it was sunny in Bar Harbor. And these people parked alongside the road are here to go on the Carriage Road, so you can see it's pretty busy. This right here is the official parking lot, which is completely full. Now we'll go up out of there. Well, as I drive home, I have to cross the entire island. Right now, I am in Somesville, which is right in the middle of MDI. And it was sunny and over 80 in Bar Harbor. As we look out at Somes Harbor and the northern end of Somes Sound, you can see that it is not sunny here. It's It's about 75 degrees, a little breezy, and you can see that there is fog and low clouds out there. I'll make another stop when we get to Southwest Harbor in about 5 or 6 minutes. Well, I'm in Southwest Harbor now, at the west end of the harbor. We're looking east out the harbor. It's starting to clear off a little bit here. I can see some blue patches in the sky, and it is 75 degrees here. You can see that out there, outside the harbor, there is still some fog, but it is gradually clearing off. But it's almost 10 degrees cooler here than it was in Bar Harbor. So I'm going to head on over to the Seawall Picnic Area and end this video with the view out into the Atlantic Ocean from there. Well, I'm at the Seawall Picnic Area on the beach here at the southern end of Mount Desert Island, and we're looking out over the Atlantic Ocean. And over there you can see a little bit of Great Cranberry Island, but the fog is still in out here, although it is burning off. Look back toward the... And it's pretty pleasant here. It's about 74 degrees here. And there's a breeze off the ocean, which is keeping it a little cooler. It's fairly windy today, up around 20 knots. And as you can see, a little bit of surf here and there, but not bad. So I hope that you enjoyed this little view of what's going on Mount Desert Island today, Monday, August 3rd, 2020. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you will know when my next video will be up for you to watch. Thank you for watching.